From the Crush Studio in sunny Florida, this is the Disney Crush Podcast. And now your two tempests in a teacup, Dave and Tony Ann.
I didn't have it. It just, when it said go live, it was go live and play intro. So I wasn't going to play the intro, and then it did. It's not Tuesday night. If you were watching that, it said Disney Crush's Tuesday night live stream. We're here Monday night. So thank you for joining us. And we are going to talk tonight about the Bicentennial celebration that Disney put on in 1976. It was mostly a parade. It was called America on Parade. It was at both parks, Disneyland and Walt Disney World. Those were the only parks at the time. It ran from June of 1975 to summer 1976. It played, hi, Tom. It played in, 1975 to 1976. By the way, Dave, you told me to do an intro, and I didn't do an intro.
It's perfectly fine, Tony, and you do whatever you want. This is your live feed. I guess you could put it in post.
I was just shocked when that intro came up without me asking for it. So, yeah.
It's been a few years since we've done this, so we're been a little rusty on it, but that's okay.
So this live stream is also going to serve as our podcast this week. So if you're watching now, you miss any of it, you could listen back, and it will be up on our YouTube channel. It's on YouTube right now. If you're watching on YouTube, hello, and yeah.
Yeah,
so,
and if you're in our Facebook group, we might not be able to see those comments. So if we're not ignoring you, but StreamYard's a little funny right now, so we're not too sure.
Yeah, I don't know where the comments coming from. If Tom is on YouTube or our main Facebook page, the Disney Crush Facebook page, or on the Friends of the Disney Crush. Hey, Deirdre, we are going to talk about America on Parade. America on Parade. Disney knew that they were going to have to do something to celebrate the Bicentennial. For those of you that weren't alive in 1976, the Bicentennial was a big flippin' deal. Okay, he's on the Facebook page. The Bicentennial was a big deal. The whole country celebrated it. The climate in the country was a little different in the 70s, and people were very patriotic about the 200th anniversary. It was a year-long celebration. We had special quarters. We had everything. So the main Facebook page is probably where you can comment them. So they decided they were going to do this parade. And hi, Karen, the America on Parade, it had 50 floats. So I was just talking to Dave before we came on and saying, how long was it? I don't see anything that talks about the runtime.
Like how long they did the parade?
No, like if it had 50 floats, how long did it take for the parade to go by?
Oh, I don't know. But I know that, we were kind of going over some pictures. She was showing me some pictures before we started. And those way back then, those floats look good.
Yeah.
I mean, that was a long time ago. I mean, come on.
Yeah.
And those floats look good. And 50 of them. That's incredible to me.
So the parade ran in Walt Disney World and Disneyland. And people were very upset because it ran during the day and it ran at night as well. So it replaced the Main Street Electrical Parade for that period of time from 1975 to 1976. And people were not happy. Especially the Disneyland people, they were not happy that the Main Street Electrical Parade was going away. And really, the parade didn't look as good at night as it did during the day. People were saying it wasn't really made for nighttime, this parade. Is this a nighttime picture? Yeah. It looked better by day than by night is what people were saying. So, yeah. There's Creepy Poo right there. Creepy Poo.
Yeah. Everything was kind of creepy back then.
Yeah. They had these creepy-headed people. That's not even a good picture of them. These giant-headed people.
Yeah, that's creepy.
And when the parade was done, when this after 1976, they did reuse some of those characters with the giant heads. When Epcot opened, they were in World Showcase. There was like a Dutch one and a Asian one and a French one. Yeah, those floats were a engineering marvel. It was really hard for them to get these floats that had to fit under bridges and tunnels backstage. So the Imagineers designed the floats to collapse, hinge, or fold once they were backstage. So I don't know what happened to those floats. I'm sure they used some of the parts for other things.
Oh, yeah. They repurpose all kind of stuff.
The parade ran from 1975 through September 1976, and it was one of Disney's largest parade productions, featuring 50 parade units and reaching millions of guests. It aired on TV. It was Monsanto Presents America on Parade. It did air on TV during 1976, I guess, for the 4th of July celebration. And it got millions of viewers. And you can actually find it on YouTube if you want to look for it. Tonight, we're going to explore why Disney created this parade, how the Imagineers brought 200 years of Disney history to life, and what happened to the parade after the Bicentennial ended. That is in our information. And so as Disney approached its 20th anniversary of Disneyland and Magic Kingdom's 5th year, they wanted to do something to celebrate that. So they decided they were going to do this bicentennial parade celebrating 200 years of America's history. So it was 50 parade units, 50 floats, more than 150 performers, and historical scenes featuring inventions, traditions, and entertainment in throughout America. So there was a section, there was, patriotic floats that you would expect to see, but there was also floats about the history of America. Here's like the frontier and the first Thanksgiving.
They all look so creepy. I'm sorry.
It really looks creepy. Dave, there was one with Christopher Columbus. And where is that really? This is a really good one. Dave and I were talking about before we came on. Is this it?
Yep.
Yeah. This person in the stocks.
Yeah,
it looks like a child in stocks.
almost looks like Chucky.
Yeah.
Oh.
I don't know. I don't know why they would do that.
The fascinating thing too, Tony Ann, is that these parades were going on simultaneously. I mean, you've probably already said that in both parks, which is crazy. So it was 100 floats and 300 performers. Yeah, exactly. And they're doing the same thing at Disneyland. Rather bold for back then.
They even had a sandwich, which I don't really understand what the sandwich was supposed to represent. I don't know where that picture went. I had it. Oh, here it is. The sandwich.
Yeah.
The sandwich float.
They weren't really focusing on Disney so much. They really were going all in on America.
What would we celebrate now if we were going to do that parade? What's happened in the last 50 years?
I'll tell you.
I guess instead of a sandwich, we'd have...
they would probably focus on perspectives, including indigenous peoples and diverse groups that shape the country. They probably celebrated everything from the internet, smartphones, to robotics, to artificial intelligence, which is AI is huge right now.
Yeah.
It's actually kind of scary. I use it for the podcast. I use it for the audio some and some little bullet points, but that's basically it. I do everything manually.
Yeah.
But I've gotten in conversations with AI, and I just go back and forth like he's a friend of mine. It just,
oh gosh,
are you
going to leave Veronica for an AI
I'm
girlfriend?
telling you, it's a little scary. It's a little sketchy. Sketchy. Where was I? Oh, space. The New Frontier featured. If it was going on today, if we had to pray today, it would probably focus on space administration, the Artemis program, Mars exploration, and commercial space flight. and the great outdoors, like the parks and all that great
true.
stuff.
I honestly think if they did it now, Disney would focus more on their IP. So the Sherman Brothers wrote a song for this parade called "The Glorious Fourth," and America on Parade inspired Disney to design computer-controlled music system throughout the park, which has been in use since 1980. So the parade route music, you know how like if you're in a certain float comes by, you hear certain sounds, and that system was created as a result of this parade. It wasn't included in this parade. They realized they wanted it, and they created it, and they put it into place in 1980. But this parade was what got them on that.
And I would argue that Liberty Square and the Hall of Presidents probably was heavily influenced by all of this shenanigans.
Probably.
You know?
Yeah. Yeah. So, yeah, the parade moved through major chapters in American history, including exploration in early America, which I think I showed you. Yeah. The frontier, Christopher Columbus. And then it went through like transportation. That's why you have a steamboat captain. And I saw there was one here. Yeah. A space. Oh, no. Trains. I don't know what's with the can girls. I don't know what that represents in America's history.
I don't know. Creepy.
And the
Creepy.
Sandwich. I have a lot of pictures of that sandwich. Sports. Betsy Ross. There was a Betsy Ross float. So there was one of a spaceman, though. I don't know what happened to it. I had it. I'm sure I'll find it. So, that was the Liberty Bell. Anyway, the railroad, Western expansion, transportation milestones, aviation, and space exploration. The giant human dolls they were 8 foot tall, these costumes. They were 8 foot tall. So the person, I guess, their actual face is like in the middle of the chest.
Yeah, it's craziness.
They're 8 foot tall.
That's crazy.
I think you could see better in the picture with the steamboat to give you a little bit of perspective.
Well, they intentionally made them huge like that, but I don't know. I couldn't find any information on like why. Just make everything enormous.
I don't know, but like I said, they did continue to use those costumes into the 1980s for other things, like Epcot in the World Showcase.
Yeah, but everything was just like double the size. Everything, like the picnic food, the statue.
Yeah.
Everything. Let's just make it as big as we can.
There was a Statue of Liberty one too. I saw. There she is. There's Lady Liberty. That's creepy.
Everything was just huge. Like, let's make it as big as possible.
Yeah. Yeah. There's more with the transportation that they focused on transportation. Oh, there's the spaceman and trains and planes. There was the music in the parade blended traditional American songs, patriotic songs, and arrangements specifically made for the parade. And it pushed Disney parade technology forward, continuing the evolution of large-scale entertainment. So the people were really upset about the Main Street Electrical Parade going away. That was a recurring theme in our research. They kept saying people were really mad about the Main Street Electrical Parade going away. They said this parade just didn't lend itself to nighttime. So you mentioned what you would see in a modern day version of this parade. Mm-hmm. You think these characters are pretty creepy?
Yeah, well, that's, back then that probably wasn't. Back then that was probably normal.
Well, remember what Pooh looked like back then.
That's what I mean. Like back then that was normal. That was just, hey, look, in 30 years, they're going to look back on our parades and go, what were they thinking?
Now, I want you to look at Pooh and how stumpy he is, right?
Uli's not going to be happy with that one.
What?
That picture. Uli's not going to be happy with that picture.
Well, Tigger looks pretty good.
I don't know. He's hiding though. You can't even see him. That's Pooh's right in front of him.
In 1976, a woman sued Disney for $150,000 because she said that one of the 3 little pigs in this parade fondled her, groped her, and she couldn't get away from him. She said she gained 50 pounds as a result of the incident and sued Disney for $150,000 for assault, battery, false imprisonment, and humiliation. So Disney sent her a picture of the costume of the Three Little Pigs, and it had these little stump arms that you see on Pooh. They weren't real arms. They weren't arms that you could articulate. They were just kind of hanging there. So she retracted her lawsuit. So
I mean, yeah. Well, looking for a payday. I can't get any of the princesses to follow me at the parades.
No. And you've tried.
Oh,
that's creepy, Dave.
Right here, guys. They just walk right by me. Nothing.
That's
Zero.
Really creepy.
0.0. Nothing.
They had a lot of merch for the Bicentennial. As a matter of fact, I had a picture that Marcelo sent us, but I don't think I have it on the computer. What was it? Was it a license plate or something he had? Do you remember?
Yes, that's right. I do remember that.
A license plate that said 1975 to 76, or 1776 to 1976, and it kind of had this logo on it. And they sold shirts and glasses and everything that you could imagine with Bicentennial on it during that year.
Yeah, if you got something from back then, does anybody have anything from back then? That would be kind of cool if you did. I bet our father-in-law and mother-in-law probably have something from back then.
Yeah, I know Marcelo does. But they sold a lot of stuff. They sold special booklets. They had Viewmasters. Remember the Viewmaster, Dave?
Mm-hmm.
They had a Viewmaster collection with all the slides of all the floats. That kid in the stocks just creeps me out.
It's so bad.
A lot of pictures of Mickey. Karen says she thinks Scott does. Yeah, Scott was there. I've actually seen pictures of Scott there.
Mm-hmm.
Betsy Ross. Look, there's the Matterhorn in the background. So that must be Disneyland. Some of these pictures are courtesy of Yesterland. It's a website that had some of these pictures. That's why you see their logo on the bottom. That's where I was able to get a lot of this information and a lot of these pictures. So this year, what are they doing for the 250th?
Oh, well, they got a TV broadcast, Tony-Ann.
It's going to be 24 hours, isn't it?
24 hours from starts July 3rd, goes through July 4th. ABC News will broadcast a continuous 24-hour event led by David Muir.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
This will include a rare look inside the Statue of Liberty and coverage of the 7 Wonders of America. They also will have...
What are the 7 Wonders of America?
Well, I don't know. You tell me, Tony-Ann.
I have to watch to find out.
There you go. That's a tease. They're going to have Walt Disney World and Disneyland, California, are offering patriotic decor, limited edition merchandise, and special food and beverages. Soaring Across America and Epcot and Disney California Adventure are launching Soaring Across America. We've already heard about that.
They've already launched that, yeah.
Patriotic overlay that celebrates the country's landscape. Patriotic projections.
Slow down.
Patriotic projections. I know I'm a fast reader. Nightly during the holiday weekend, Epcot's Spaceship Earth will feature special patriotic lighting, and the parks will host synchronized... What, Tony-Ann?
Synchronized what?
I don't know. Synchronized fireworks. There you go.
Oh, fireworks.
I slowed down so much, I forgot what I was going to say. Community, a part of the company's long legacy of supporting the military, Disney is heavily spotlighting veteran cast members and has pledged a $2.5 million donation to the Blue Star families.
Nice.
Disney also kicked off in the 2026 calendar year by participating in the annual Rose Parade.
Yeah.
With an elaborate veteran-focused float.
Yeah. They also have a special ticket this year for military members. They're not calling it an annual pass, but it's kind of an annual pass. I think it's $499. Don't quote me on that. Karen probably knows. And they can come back as many times as they want during the year with blockout dates in effect. So, hi, Scott. With blockout dates in effect. So it's not exactly an annual pass, but you can come back multiple times throughout the year. It's more blocked out than our pass. It has more blockout dates than our pass, but it's still a really good deal. Because when Dominic came home, he asked me if the salute tickets were a good deal, and I said, not this year. This year you want to get that other ticket, but it didn't matter. We didn't. His trip home was so short.
Not long enough.
I don't know what the sandwich represents. There's even mustard in the background.
So
See
creepy.
the mustard?
So creepy. Oh.
So this celebration on ABC, it's going to be it's going to be on National Geographic. It's going to be on Freeform. It's going to be on probably the Disney Channel. I know it's going to be on ESPN. It's going to go all through America, and it's going to go through all 50 states, they said. So I don't know.
Okay, Tony Ann.
I'm trying to think of what else I wanted to cover. That was quick.
Well,
I had all this information, and we went through it really quick, Dave.
Maybe if I talked slower, it would take us longer.
That's true. That's true.
Do you want to, what was I going to say? I had something. It was there. I swear it was in my file cabinet up there somewhere, and it just got deleted, I think, or moved. And I didn't move it.
I did want to talk, since we're doing the podcast too, I did want to mention, we talked about on the last podcast about this thing with the transportation at Disney Springs. Disney also made announcements this year about the Christmas displays. First of all, the gingerbread house is not coming back ever. It's retired officially, which is what I said last year when I saw the size of the perch, that there was no way they were going to be able to host all the people that come for the gingerbread house and have that bar in there and have the giant tree. So the gingerbread house is officially retired. There will be other displays in a smaller, to a smaller scale in the lobby, but it won't be that gigantic gingerbread house.
You know who's happy?
The monorail people?
No, the chef and all the people that worked on that stupid thing, that gingerbread house.
Well, they would start in July every year.
Yeah, it took hours and hours. What did they say? 500? I mean, it's something's crazy. Like,
I guess that's why they felt the need to announce it now. Because they usually start in July to build it.
Well, they're like, oh, thank goodness we don't have to do that silly frickin'.
But the verbiage was very interesting because it said it was for select resort guests and people dining at the resorts with dining reservations. So it's driving home the idea that they are really trying to limit the number of randos in the resorts. And I get it. Like I've said it for years that if I was staying at the Grand Floridian during Christmas, I would be mad because there's a huge line that goes back to Victoria and Albert's and Citrico's for the monorail. So one of the reasons why you would, stay at Grand Floridian is its proximity to Magic Kingdom via monorail. And if you're waiting for an hour to get on the freaking monorail, that's not a perk of the most expensive resort at Disney. So
yeah, and Tom, I'm going to miss it because I used to fill up my backpack with that stuff and sell it.
Tom Ellison's asking, how is Dave supposed to sneak gingerbread roof shingles if it's retired?
Sneak them out and sell it on the side.
Right, right.
I made a few bucks off that thing, those shingles.
So the riffraff is not being allowed at the resorts, Dave.
Well,
how are you going to manage?
I don't know what I'm going to do now. I don't know.
They are, like, annual pass holders can still park for free at the resorts. So
and everybody can just go to the TTC. I mean, just go to the TTC, pay for
you have to pay for parking.
I know, but just pay for it and then go to the resorts. I mean, there
was a rumor started by a vlogger this week that what Scott is saying right now, park at the TTC and walk. They're saying that there was a security guard at the walkway to the Poly from the TTC telling people they couldn't pass. But that was debunked by other people that had done it last week. So I don't know.
Well, Tony
I don't know what to believe.
People that were in the Grand Floridian at the Perch were also saying there's plenty of room for the gingerbread house. I'm here now. So yeah, there's that too. I mean,
but think about with the tree
and
the gingerbread house and And the people, it attracts so many people.
Yeah, I mean, I get it. I mean, you're paying for if you're staying there, you're paying all that money to be there. So do you want all these extra people? I kind of get it in a way.
Right. If I was paying all that money, I'd be mad that the lobby was swamped with people. That's one of the reasons why I'm not a fan of the Poly, because the Poly's lobby is ridiculous with people. Mm-hmm. In fairness, it didn't start till yesterday. What was he talking about before that? I didn't see what Scott was saying.
He was just talking about parking at the TTC and walking.
Yeah. Okay.
I don't know. What are your thoughts on it? I mean, are you that upset that you can't? No. I mean, you'll figure your way around, right? You're still going to figure your way around.
Oh, yeah. People that are in the know are going to know how to get around.
Yeah, exactly.
And I'm not talking about doing anything, that doesn't follow the rules.
Right. Or made this happen. You're not one of those people, right, Tony Ann?
Right. I don't park at Disney Springs and take 3 buses to get to Magic Kingdom.
No.
I don't do that. But there are people that did. And it doesn't make sense to me to save $35 to waste 2 hours of your day.
No, but they'll go and spend, $25 on a Mickey pretzel.
$25 on a pretzel? Okay.
That's how much they are, aren't they? Or close to it.
I don't think they're $25. Scott is saying the 3 hotels each pay for one of the monorail trains, so they want them to be available for their guests. I didn't know that, Scott, but that makes sense. Of course they want them available for their guests.
Yeah.
So, it doesn't pay to have all those weirdos in the lobby.
No, and there's a lot of people that aren't guests of the resorts, and they're on that monorail. And Scott knows.
Yeah.
We've talked about it. What could they do? Could they have like a fast pass lane for the guests and a slower lane for the non-guests? You know what I mean? I don't know. So that would maybe deter people. Oh, I had to wait 45 minutes, got on the monorail. All these people staying in the resort got on first, and we had to wait. So then next time I might go, you know what? I don't want to go on that monorail. I had to wait 45 minutes. I don't know. That's why Scott said that's why there are always more trains on the resort line. Yeah.
We have an inside baseball monorail guy listening. So it's interesting that Disney is celebrating the 250th anniversary in such a low-key way compared to how they did it in just 50 years ago. But like I said, our culture has changed a lot. And one other thing that they're doing is President George W. Bush, his portraits in courage at the America Pavilion have been extended as a result of this celebration of the 250 years. So I don't think I'm going to sit and spend my 4th of July watching ABC all day.
No, I mean, somebody might. I don't know. Just don't give me that homework, Mom. Please don't make me sit and watch that.
You did your homework. I sent Dave some some key points, and he did his homework. He read it all.
No, I crammed. I was crammed at the last minute, like I always did in college and high school. I was just cram the last minute.
I can't get over these giant dolls. For people that are listening to the podcast, I will post some of these pictures in the group, and I will share the YouTube video of the actual parade itself. There is copies of the parade out there on the internet, the whole parade, all 50 floats.
You know what's cool? What I'm looking at is I'm looking at all the people behind the floats and stuff.
Oh yeah,
how they're dressed.
Look at all the crowd
and their hair and the way they're dressed, all that kind of thing. When we go visit our in-laws, we go to our in-laws once a week to visit, and they love watching The Price is Right.
Oh yeah,
and it's like in the 80s. You know, he went from a young kind of guy with dark hair to gray hair.
Bob Barker.
Yeah. And but I don't even know when it started, in the 70s. But
I think it did.
But just watching some of the old cars that come up.
Yeah, my patients watch it during the day. They watch the Barker years. Yeah. It's called it's a channel on Pluto, and it's The Price is Right, the Barker years. And there you'll see a car, and it will be $700 for this car.
Yes, so crazy.
Oh, Scott says that the Can girls are saying welcome to the Bayou.
Y'all.
I don't know.
You forgot the y'all.
Y'all.
Yeah, these photos, she's going through some photos and they are just, I don't know.
It's mostly the creepy dolls.
Yeah, they are. It's almost as bad as It's a Small World. If you just imagine a small world, the dolls in It's a Small World, and then make them 8 foot tall. That's what they look like, kind of, sort of, but with bigger heads.
Yeah.
All right, Tony Ann. What else? Anything else you got?
Do you have a useless fact, Dave? I thought you had a useless fact.
Oh, I got a bunch of useless facts. You want to do some useless facts?
Yeah.
Oh, I'd love to do some useless facts. On this week's Useless Facts. It's a fact. Did you know in 1976 that Jimmy Carter was elected president? He was the 39th president.
I remember that.
Apple Computer was founded.
Okay.
The first Concorde flights. Israeli commandos successfully rescued over 100 hostages held by hijackers at an airport in Uganda. I remember that. The film Rocky premiered and won an Academy Award and Best Picture. Tony Ann, who'd have thunk? Rocky.
I knew that. Rocky was a great movie, and it won the Academy Award for Best Picture. I knew that.
Hey, Adrian. Hey. Charlie's Angels debuted.
Farrah Fawcett.
Mars landing. NASA's Viking 1 became the first spacecraft to successfully land on Mars and send back high-resolution color photos. Unveiled, and not like the black and white photos from the movie set of the moon landing, but they unveiled the first space shuttle Enterprise.
Wow.
I love that name,
Captain
the
Kirk.
Enterprise. Tom Ellison says, all the 1976 stuff makes me feel old. Oh, that's why I'm going over it.
I saw something on YouTube, Facebook today that said the movie The Christmas Story, which Dave probably never saw. I saw it. It was made in 1986 and it's about the 1940s. And if it was made today, it would be about 1986.
Oh my gosh.
So, and The Outsiders would be about 2008 because it was about 1965 when it was made. So if they would remake The Outsiders today, it would be about 2008.
And that 2008 doesn't seem that far
really
away.
old.
Not long ago, I mean. Oh, Deirdre says, I saw Rocky in the theater that year. It's a great movie. No, it is. I'm just being silly.
Best movie ever made.
It is a great movie. It was it's
a love story.
It was a great love story.
Rocky is a love story.
I might even have shed a tear back then. Who knows? Can I get back to my useless facts? You guys are taking me right off my game. In sports, if anybody's interested in sports, Nadia Comaneci got the first 10-0 ever in Olympic history. Ever! And she won 3 gold medals. She was on fire. I remember. She was on fire.
It didn't happen.
Well, I just wanted to date her. She was cute too. Super Bowl 10, the Pittsburgh Steelers defeated.
Okay.
If you guys are Dallas Cowboy haters, they beat the Dallas Cowboys 21-17. That was a good game, winning their second consecutive championship title. Another useless fact. And in music, if Scott, this is for Scott. Scott's a big music buff like myself.
Tom Ellison says Rocky can't be the best movie. Jason Statham wasn't in it.
Absolutely. Deep Purple just came out with a new album, by the way, if anybody's interested. Music. Stevie Wonder released Songs in the Key of Life, and the Eagles released
Hotel California. Really?
That's scary.
I was 4.
The Ramones, I love the Ramones, released their self-titled debut album, sparking the punk music revolution in the USA and the United Kingdom. Kevin Kursalin, there you go. Top hits at the time were from Queen, Bohemian Rhapsody, and Dancing Queen by
ABBA.
And they dominated the charts back then.
Very cool.
Oh, I'm not done. I'm just getting started.
Oh, no.
And those were not Disney related, but Disney related 1976 useless facts. River Country was under construction and it would be eventually open on June 29th, 1976, becoming, I'm starting to speed up again because I'm reading, becoming the first water park and one of the first themed water parks in the world.
Wow.
Discovery Island was about to open. Disney purchased Treasure Island and transformed it into a wildlife attraction, officially opening April 1976.
Wow.
There was no Epcot. There was no Hollywood Studios. There was no Animal Kingdom. And there was no Disney Springs for you guys to get all upset about, and you can't travel over anywhere because you don't want to get to park there anymore. In 1976, here's some fun facts for you guys. And I'm almost done, so.
Okay.
A one-day ticket to Magic Kingdom cost about $8.
Nice.
There were fewer than 30 attractions in Magic Kingdom. Epcot was still 6 years away from opening in 1982. And there were 4 Disney resorts compared to right now, there's more than 25 and counting.
That's what Scott said, the same thing. There were 3 hotels on the campground.
Yep.
So he was bringing that up right when you were.
And to close out our
useless facts,
I have a good one here. This is from Chris Futrell. On July 4th, 2026, the Magic Kingdom will be exactly 20,000 days old. This milestone is calculated from its official opening date of October 1st, 1971. The park's opening was a cornerstone of the broader Walt Disney World Resort debut, which also included the Contemporary and the Polynesian Village resorts. Also, for July 4th, 2026, are some cool useless facts. Park age, 54 years, 9 months, and 3 days, totaling, you got it, 20,000 days.
20,000 days on July 4th, 2026.
That's correct. Special events, the date coincides with the 250th anniversary of the United States, and Magic Kingdom will host an expanded 3-night run of the Disney's Celebrate America, a 4th of July concert in the sky from July 3rd to July 5th.
Nice.
Thank you, Chris, for those wonderful...
For those useless facts.
Useless facts.
I actually got something today, Dave, from one of our listeners.
Oh, there's some missed connection. Oh,
this one comes all the way from Disneyland. By the way, I'm shooting my shot out here. If anyone works at Disneyland, there's a bartender named blank, it's crossed out, at Oga's Cantina. I tried leaving my number with him. I feel like we had a few moments. I don't think he got my number on that receipt. If anyone can point me in his direction, it would be very much appreciated. That is a misconnection. She wants to connect with the bartender at Oga's Cantina in Disneyland.
Yeah, she missed her shot. Get it? She missed her shot.
She missed her shot, yeah. She put her number on a receipt, but she doesn't think he got it.
Oh, he got it. And he went right into the trash can. Dunk.
So David.
All right, guys.
You wanted to do a live stream again. You wanted to see how it went, and
yeah, I was
do them like on occasion.
I was missing kind of doing a live feed. Yeah, I was just yeah, we could do it again maybe one day, another time.
Okay.
Yeah, it was fun. I just want to do something different. Scott says, "Why is she need pointed in his direction?" She told us where he is.
Right, she knows where he works. Why doesn't she go find him?
Yeah, I know. Yeah, that was a useless missed connection.
That was from Samantha Kuhn. She sent that to me this morning. So
yes, thank you, Samantha, for that. All right, Tony Ann, you ready to wrap this up?
I think so.
Okay. Well, thank you guys for coming. This was fun. It was. We were a little rusty, but it was kind of.
Is this episode 450 of the Disney Crush podcast?
I think it might be. I think it is. It is because 250. We said 450. So there you go. See, 4th of July, 250, 450.
Happy 450th podcast, David.
Yeah, happy 450, Tony Ann.
This morning,
give me a knuckle. Give me a knuckle.
Okay. On my camera doesn't let me.
Okay.
On the drive home today, "Wind Beneath My Wings" came on, and I just started laughing because it reminds me of you. Because, you're the wind beneath my wings, podcast wise. I would be nothing without you.
Dave. Deirdre says Dave needs to work on his background. I liked it better when he had the grand piano in the spacious living room.
Well, that's his house in Sarasota, and he's not in Sarasota right now. So,
yeah, I don't know if I can duplicate that because that's not where I'm at right now, but I can maybe. There
you go, monorail. But your head is all.
Something's going on with my head. I don't have a green screen on.
A green screen.
No green screen. So. Sorry, this is for Scott. Thank you, Scott. I can put myself here.
There you go, in the up house.
And I can ride Slinky Dog.
That's what I'm on. So we have a mirror image.
Oh, how cute. I can even go to
Galaxy's
Edge. And I can even go to Pandora.
There you go.
See, my head kind of mold.
Yeah, doesn't really work.
Okay. All right. All right, guys. Thanks for coming, and thanks for joining us. I think I had fun.
Yeah.
So maybe we'll do it again. If you guys want to do it again, we'll pick out another day. Tell us what a good day for you is. Monday was
what the best day and time would be for you guys. I think 7 might have been a little early for some of our listeners that are in other time zones.
Right, and have kids and
other than Deirdre, who will go anywhere for us at any time.
See what my head's doing? That's how I feel my head is like a big ball of mush. See, look at it. That's what happens to my head. That's what I feel like. I know you can't see that. Okay. I'll edit all this out. I'll put this out on the podcast. I'll edit some of this craziness out maybe.
Okay.
And we will see you guys.
If you watched us live, you got to hear all the craziness.
That's right. See, you if you don't watch us live, you might miss this amazing head. Look at it's just
that is
special effects.
That is an amazing head.
Special effects. Disney crushes special effects.
One more depressing fact. You remember Fish from Barney Miller, Abe Vigoda? You remember the show Barney Miller? Abe Vigoda. He played Fish. He was 44. He was 44.
Archie Bunker was in his early 40s.
Yeah, he was in his 40s too. Yeah.
He looked 70.
And Mr. Roper was 53.
Okay, Scott, make her stop. Tom, make her stop. Somebody. All right, you're making me feel old.
We are old. We remember the Bicentennial.
You have to make me feel old.
We remember the special quarters and the parades and all that stuff.
Right on. All right.
Thank you, everyone. We'll see you soon.
Okay, that's going to do it for this week's Disney Crush podcast. Oh, until next week, we'll be back next time at the same time and same place. So join us.
Bye.
I think that's it. All right.
Turkey and truth has spoken.
Put a check on that. Can you do that, Dave? Can you put a check on that one?